What's going on, guys? It's Luke here. We had one break-even trade today. That was it on NQ. As you can see, we tried to go short. Ended up getting stopped out break-even. I'm going to run through why, but this is when I went break-even. I'll put the executions and stuff in the Discord after, but pretty annoying day of price action. But anyway, we're going to run through this. So starting on the 4-hour, we had marked out this 4-hour bullish fair value gap, and I said that if price came into this, I might want to see a reversal back to the upside. So eventually, right after market open, we pretty much came down and ended up filling this 4-hour gap right around 9:40, so around 10 minutes after market open. And from there, we ended up having a nice retrace right there, and we ended up poking into this very small 5-minute bearish fair value gap right here, and then we ended up getting pushed back down. Now, obviously, out of a bullish 4-hour fair value gap, I wanted to favor longs, but what I seen was that ES was respecting bearish order flow in the lower time frame, and NQ was continuing to respect bearish order flow. And I noticed that we had New York lunch low resting right here. So I figured that price maybe wants to flush down, because if you've seen, price only just wicked into the top of the 4-hour gap. I figured maybe it was going to manipulate one more time, tag the CE point, take out those New York lunch lows, and then continue up from there. So basically, again, I see this delivering off this 5-minute bearish fair value gap, came back down into the 4-hour gap, and I seen we had New York lunch lows resting there. I figured maybe we could see a manipulation lower. So on the 2-minute, this is where I started to kind of build this trade idea. I seen that we had this, obviously, this wick up, and then I seen that we inversed this very small 2-minute bullish fair value gap right there on this candle right here at 9:52, that candle. As soon as we inversed that and we got that poke back in, I ended up entering the trade right there. And my idea basically was one take profit at the New York lunch low. And the main idea, the main thing behind this trade was to see price run with speed down, carry that momentum down, swing through those lows, take out those New York lunch lows, tag CE, and then potentially reverse up from there. So I only gave myself a 15-point stop. Again, I looked at this as a scalp, and my idea behind this trade, like I said, was to see quick momentum for price to shift down fast, because obviously we're trading within a 4-hour bullish fair value gap. I don't want to be trying to bag hold. I don't want to be like not moving my stops to break even. I want to be smart about this, right? So as soon as price, let me go to the 1 minute so you guys can see it a little bit cleaner. As soon as price ended up flushing down and taking out this internal low right here, I ended up moving my stops to break even. And the reason why was because, again, we're in a 4-hour bullish fair value gap. We just took out an internal low. Obviously, if we get a sweep of an internal low, there's a high chance we can continue to push and reverse off of this level. So again, my idea coming in was, if we get the highest time frame inverse, I want to see price continue down fast with momentum, sweep that lunch low, and then continue up potentially from there. I don't want to be in a trade where it comes back and pulls back and chops around and then goes to my TP. I want to see it deliver fast, because I want to see this as a quick manipulation move, scalp in and out, right? I know how this works. Like I've seen this a million times. When you get this internal manipulation, a lot of the times this price is going to run from there. So obviously I'm going to play it smart, stops to break even, and if the momentum wants to continue, it's going to continue. If not, I'm not trying to sit in a chop, which is exactly what ended up happening. We ended up getting taken out break even. Price chopped around, and then again, obviously it delivered. So we would have hit take profit. I didn't go in this heavy at all. I went in with one con, but still, my idea behind this trade was to see the flow of continuation, to see an internal sweep, take out that New York lunch low, tag CE at the 4-hour gap. Again, we're trading within a bullish 4-hour fair value gap. I'm not trying to be stupid and hold the trade and not move my stops to break even before people say I managed it too fast. I know I want to see that momentum quick. So obviously stops to break even, we get taken out break even, price chops, and then eventually delivers. And since then, we had a nice push back up, and we've been chopping since. So other than that, I didn't really get any other opportunities. I just didn't see anything I liked, but yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Again, if you guys want to join the Discord, link will be in the pinned comment. If you guys need a sign up link for Alpha Futures for 20% off, that sale ends tomorrow. Link will be in the pinned comment, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.